Um, what original features on the board game have Kuju developed and implemented within this game?
I'm not quite sure I understand that question.
Well, what sort of have you derived from the board game and definitely tried to implement with it the style or actual
Right,
game sort
right,
of
fair enough.
tactics? Yeah.
So taking things from actually the Warhammer 40,000 game that's actually a tabletop war game. What we've taken from that is the figures. Effectively, we've taken their characters and reproduced them as men, as real sort of fighting troops that you go up against. And it's quite interesting because Games Workshop create the figures with a certain style that works for a figure. You know, like they have larger ankles, bigger heads and stuff, so they work as a figure. Now, obviously, we've got to recreate them as real fighting troops, so we have reproportioned them to look like a man in armor or a real man, and taken that on board. So we've taken a lot of their characters. I can't go into detail about all the characters, but basically Imperial Guard Stormtroopers, Space Marines, Servitors, Tech Priests, and a lot more that I'm not talking about right now, and recreated them. Now that's just the characters themselves. We've also got vehicles such as Raiders, Lehman Russ tanks, Lightning fighters, Valkyrie Imperial ships, and also anything up to an Imperial class cruiser, and actually recreated all these things that they've created in their world, in their books, and actually as models you can buy, and recreated them into our game.